Okay, so lighting check looks good. I'm covered in catnip because there's catnip all over the floor from the cats. This is Cat's Caffeinated Craftcast, episode 14. And it is hopefully going to be a very short one because I have very little to show you today. So, I'm gonna skip the make-alongs just because I'm not actively super actively participating in them. Like, I am making things for them, but I am not posting about them on Instagram because they're gifts. Anyway, so I showed you this in the 13th episode, and they were a half object, I believe, and these were my mom's socks. I still don't remember what the name of the yarn is. Actually, I could probably find it in here. Yes, I know it's a recipe card box, but I hold all of the ball bands and various similar objects in here. It actually looks like I've misplaced the ball band for this one. Wait, nope, there it is. So yeah, it is Loops and Threads Perfect Pair. It is a 70% acrylic, 23% viscose from bamboo, and a 7% polyester. And this colorway is Walk Like a Man. So yeah, it's really nice. My mom will probably really like them. Simple 2x2 ribbed socks. 64 stitches, slip stitch heel flap, and the V-shaped gusset. No, not gusset, heel turn. There we are. Then I have my half finished object, which would have been a finished object as well if I hadn't had a minor kerfuffle yesterday. So this is the Goth Kitty and Cobblestone Heather. Yeah, Goth Kitty Felici and Cobblestone Heather Stroll from Knit Picks. Ooh, goodness gracious, they are high AF from that catnip. I'm sniffly because I just reorganized these shelves and they were kind of dusty. You may not even see that video. So there might be 2 days that are missing a video. Anyway, so this is like 19 grams of the Goth Kitty because I split a 50 gram one in half to get a pair of socks, and there were 5 color repeats in it, and this is, as you can tell, 2. And I've got the other half of it here, well, half, and then up in my like little scrap bin is the color repeat that was extra. So it would have been a completely finished object if I hadn't gotten halfway through the Fish Lips Kiss heel and realized that I was 4 stitches off. So I usually do 64 stitches for my size. The friend that these are for wears the exact same shoe size as me, and all of her foot measurements are pretty much the exact same as mine. Like ball of foot, circumference, length, same deal. So I decided that because the Fish Lips Kiss heel fit me so well and are very comfortable, that they'd probably be quite comfortable on her foot as well. Anyway, so I got halfway through the heel, realized that I was 4 stitches off, so I was at 60 instead of 64, and had to pull out, half a heel, the whole foot, and then go and re-knit the toe so that it had those 2 extra rows and those 4 extra increases. So, there's that. I'm in the first gray stripe. Oh, and I use a Turkish cast on when I do my toe up socks. This one has 1 inch, 10 rounds of 2x2 ribbing, and then Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. Then we have my little brother's flax, which I literally cast off the first sleeve last night. I'm very, very excited about this. So that means I might actually make my December 15th goal for everything being finished. I'd try it on, but these are in a very delicate state right now, and they like to slip off because I don't have a small enough cord for my size 8s, or well, yeah, I don't have a size 8 with a small enough cord because I don't have any interchangeables at this point in time. Kronk, sir, I am trying to film. Anyway, so this is, what is this? This is Lion Brand something something. Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool, and it's in the birch tweed colorway. And I have used 1, 2.5 on the body, and about half a 1 on a sleeve. So I'm gonna go with, I'm probably gonna be around 3.5 when I'm done. So yeah, this was what was left of the, what was left of the third skein I connected to the body. This was what was left of the skein I connected to the sleeve, and I have a whole extra skein here to go, which is great because I quite like this color, and I might make my little brother, for his birthday, which is in March, so I don't have a lot of turnaround time between knitting him this big ass thing and then whatever making him for his birthday. I might make him the socks from the Simple collection, which I believe are called rye, right? Sweater is flax, socks are rye. Because I don't really want to make him the mitts or the hat or even one of the cowls in the Simple collection with this yarn, because it'll look way too matchy-matchy, I think. Anyway. Then we have my grandmother's gift, which is the Coastal Confessions cowl in some cheapy acrylic from Michaels, and it's all tangled up because that's how brioche be, man. Oh no, that one's supposed to be in front. So yeah, Coastal Confessions. So this first run of brioche is 10 rounds. So it looks like 5 V-stitches, and then this one is going to be 20 rounds, so it looks like 10 V-stitches. And then I'm going to do the little bit that we do here, and then I think I'm going to do 15 in the middle, and then 10, and then 5, and then cast off. The green is just a provisional cast on because you do an I-cord bind off on both ends. So it's really fun, and it is just Craft Smart, never enough. This one is fuchsia, and this one is turquoise/mint. In the basket, I do still have my dad's gloves, which are Hobbit fingerless mitts for guys on Ravelry, and I'm using Lion Brand jeans in the vintage colorway, but I haven't touched them, so I'm not going to show you because I don't want to admit defeat. Yeah, jam that all back into the gift basket. Oh, and I also have another skein of Felici because one more pair of socks to knit for gift knitting. Hopefully I can get that done by Christmas, but also at the same time, this is one of my friends whose birthday is in January, and I know that he won't really mind if his gift is a little bit late. Oop. Swoosh that back over to my couch. And then we have the stuff that I got. So as you can tell, Tuesday morning, me and the roommate really love to go to Tuesday morning for yarn because we always seem to find some really good shit. So yeah, Saturday, she drugged me out on Saturday to go to, originally it was just going to be Michael's, and then we had to go, I am so sorry for all of that crinkling. So she drugged me out on Saturday to go shopping. Originally it was just going to be to go to Michael's. And then I convinced her to go to Tuesday morning too, because they do usually have pretty good yarn, the one in my town at least. And yeah, that was a Tuesday morning thing. This one was Tuesday morning. Because I really don't want to have this stuff in the bag anymore. Because my cats love to play in those vinyl woven plastic things. So we went to Tuesday morning, found a lot of good stuff. And then we went to Michael's, and we were supposed to go grocery shopping and go to the Asian market and a whole bunch of other crap and just get all of our errands run in one day, and then that didn't happen because our Uber back from Michael's was not a great driver and caused both of us to be car sick. So, yeah. So we both got these boy knitting planners. They're undated. I am not as excited about it as I thought I was from my quick little flip through in the shop. So they have a couple of really nice reference pages, metric equivalents, knitting needle sizes, blah, blah, blah. Then work in progress list, which I thought was a really cool page, but then there's only one page of this, and I'm not entirely sure how many lines are on it. I'm gonna say that's probably somewhere around 24. And then we have these knitting project pages, which again look like really helpful and really useful pages for someone who is no longer using Ravelry, until you realize that there are only 12 pages. And I make a lot more than 12 projects in a year. So I don't really know what to do about that. And then there's an inventory. So you have your tool inventory page here. Because I got this at Tuesday morning, I think that this might be like a discontinued item. And also, hilariously enough, you look at the front page where you put your name, and the reference page for dates that they have are 17, 18, and 19. So this is obviously a older planner, but it's undated, so it's not the end of the world. So you got your tool inventory here, and then a stash inventory. Oh, goodness gracious. A stash inventory. And you're supposed to put little, I assume, knitted swatches, or crocheted. Well, it's a knitting planner, so I assume that they're intended to be knitted swatches, but I'm sure it would be fine either way. This paper is very thin, and the coil isn't very large, so I don't anticipate this planner being very useful with swatches put into it. And then this is the monthly view, and then this is the weekly view. Not really my jam. But if one of you likes this planner, let me know, and I paid $5 for it. I don't even care about you paying me for it. If you want to spot the shipping, or I'll spot the shipping. I don't even know, because I think I can, because it's a book, I can send it media mail, can't I? We'll see. If you want it, hit me up. Then I got this cute project bag. Ta-da! It has a handle, it has drawstrings. It has a pocket with grommets on it. I don't know if this was to stick your yarn through, because here. Because this pocket isn't particularly deep, it's a flat pocket, so I'm going to go with it's probably for putting your stitch markers on. And then we have slightly roomier pockets here for you to put needles and scissors and whatnot in. And as you can probably hear from my nails scraping against it, it's a very nice thick canvas, which is always really fun. So that's another one for the cubby that's actually right behind my booty. Inelegantly shoves. So onto the yarn. I found this Louisa Harding yarn, and then it is the, I filmed this episode once before already, and I know that I butchered the name then, so I'm going to try a little bit harder this time, but also it's going to be on the screen, so that if you know how to pronounce it, you can laugh at me for pronouncing it wrong. Pietrissimo. Something like that. It's an Aran weight superwash fine merino with bamboo. The colorway I have is Grande Odalisque. Again, that'll be on the screen. So it is a hand wash only. No dryer, no iron. Yeah, 70% wool, 75% wool, and 25% viscose, assumably bamboo viscose. And it's really lovely. Like, overall, it's pink and black, but it's also got browns and blues and mauve and white in it, and it's really, really pretty. And basically, since we brought it home on Saturday, me and my roommate have been arguing over who is going to get the object that is made out of this. So if it becomes mine, I'm going to make myself a Just Feel Festive shawl with it, because that will look really good with a lot of my dressier dresses. If it winds up being the roommate's, it will be a shell stitch set. So fingerless mitts, cowl, and hat, all in the crochet shell stitch. This yarn would look beautiful in either one of those. It's just who's getting the yarn. Because it's so pretty. It's so soft. It's so pretty. I did find a website that still sells this. So I will attempt to link that. I have been really bad about linking things. Probably won't be any better as time goes on, admittedly. Purely because I have noticed that this is a lot more stress than well, it's not even stressful. It's a lot more work than I really have the time to do. Yeah. Okay, let me just... Okay, whatever, that's fine. Fall over. Then we have a lot of the Hook Nook Yummy, which is a bulky 5, 77% acrylic, 20% wool, and 3% viscose. It is also hand wash, no iron, all of that jazz. And I have 6 of them in this color, which is a really lovely, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a really lovely light blush pink, and it is called Dusty Rose. It's almost a mauve. It almost looks gray in certain, like a really light gray in certain lights. And then I have 3 of them in precious metals. So this may become a sweater for the roommate that I knit, or it may become a sweater that she knits. I just taught her how to knit in the round, which was really exciting. And I have the Metropolis sweater by Tanis Fiber Arts, and this is pretty much just enough. I think she'd be able to get it out of the pink, but I think it would look really cute if she did like the ribs in the gray for a contrast. So there's that. I will be holding on to that until she decides whether or not she wants to learn how to knit a sweater, which now that she knows how to knit in the round, she can probably knit a top-down sweater. I do still need to teach her how to do increases. So there's that. And then we did eventually make it over to Michael's. I grabbed this scarfie, and this is the pink, black and hot pink colorway. So this is also a roving single ply yarn. So it might become a Just Feel Festive for me, or it might become that shell stitch set for the roommate. It all depends. We might even go back to Michael's, grab different colors of this, or we might go to the one online store that I found that's still selling the Louisa Harding one and buy more of that, because that's really pretty yarn. It is so soft and smooshy, and I need it. And then my Michael's has significantly decreased the sock yarn it is selling. So it's basically just got Patton's Croy and then that one loops and threads one. It doesn't, I did not see, could not find any of the Lion brand Sakis. I don't think Sakis has been discontinued, but I couldn't find it. So I got 3 of them in Gentry Gray, which is my favorite gray that's almost black. Boop. And then I got these 2 amethyst stripes, and I accidentally got 2 different dye lots, but the colors don't look too terribly different other than the fact that they are wound in different directions. And I think that, yeah, well, that's it. That is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.